I love vegetarians, and I'll tell you why. A long time ago, I worked out that vegetables are much cheaper than meat or fish. And I have a vegetarian in the flesh joining me right now. Julia, come and tell me a bit about your experiences as a vegetarian at a barbecue. What kind of food is normally served up to you?
Well, it's pretty uninspiring usually. You get an empty roll with maybe a couple of slices of soggy tomato, some limp lettuce, and maybe if you're really lucky, some potato salad.
What kind of food would you like to get at a barbecue? What sort of things would really float your boat?
Just something a wee bit more imaginative, something a bit more meaty. Obviously not meat, but
the textural thing.
Exactly, something that's just got a bit more oomph to it.
Well, how about a char-grilled flat-cap mushroom, a little bit of red pesto, some cherry tomatoes, and a slice of goat's cheese?
Sounds good. I'll leave you to it.
First of all, we're starting with some of these lovely flat-cap mushrooms. Take the stalk out, and then I'm going to season those up with a little bit of olive oil and some salt and pepper, and then I'll chuck these straight on the barbecue to get them cooking, to get the juices coming out, and more importantly, to pick up some of that charred barbecue flavour. And we'll cook those for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then flip them over and give them another couple of minutes on the other side. Now, while the mushrooms are cooking, I'm going to prepare the salad of tomatoes and basil. Cut the tomatoes into quarters, chop up a little bit of fresh basil, season them up, a little bit of olive oil, and then just mix that round with a spoon. And if you can leave this to stand for 5 minutes, the flavours of the tomato and the basil all start to mingle together. So, close the barbecue back down again, back round here. Here's how we put this dish together. A dollop of the red pesto, and then on top of that, the tomato salad, the addition of a little bit of goat's cheese on top. So we just take the tray and whack the whole thing onto the barbecue, shut the lid, 4 minutes, job's a good one. Now I'm going to top the goat's cheese with a little roquette and parmesan salad. And I'm just going to roughly chop this up, and then we're going to dress the roquette with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and then some freshly grated parmesan. Mix the whole thing through, and there it is, you know, roquette and parmesan salad. Start to finish, 7 to 8 seconds. So they've had their 4 minutes, time for them to come off the barbecue. Lift that onto the serving plate. A bit of this roquette and parmesan salad, a drizzle of olive oil, and a last flourish, a few pine kernels just dotted over and around like so. And this, I'm sure, is a dish that Julia is going to absolutely love. So Julia, what do you think?
It looks gorgeous.
Well, there's only one way to find out for sure, and that's to taste it and tell me what you think. Is good, I reckon.
Good. Meaty. And it's got the barbecue feel to it as well, so it's perfect.
Just goes to show, vegetarians sometimes have it best. Now, if you've enjoyed the barbecue series, we've got one more programme left for you next week when we're on to desserts. We've kept the best till last. And if you'd like to see any of the recipes, they're on our website, Scotland Outdoors.